Righto, boys, welcome back. What episode is this, Chet?
18.
18, episode 18. Fucking hell, nearly at 20.
Oh, brothers.
You'll notice we got Frenchie in.
Yes, sir.
Chriso is away. He's up in Cairns at the moment, seeing family and doing stuff. So we called none other than the finest. We got the Frenchman in.
Yes, sir.
Couple of coldies. Fuck, I'll give you a cheers here, Frenchie.
Yes, sir. Cheers, brother.
What's this second episode, eh? That you've been on? Part of?
Yeah, I snuck into
in the last one.
into the other one with a loaded weapon of a
Yeah.
of a joint.
Or
But
what was it? The fried Frenchie segment?
yes, sir.
Which,
But you guys have me beat on this one, bro. I rocked up and you guys already fried as hell.
Oh. Yeah,
I
well,
thought I was gonna be walking in here like armed and loaded, and you boys are like
Yeah, no.
already 2 steps ahead of me. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
no,
bruh.
we're ready to go. We're medicated. We're up
Well
and good.
medicated.
We're up and ready to
Yeah,
go.
disclaimer. Medically provided.
yeah, lawful
Yeah.
drugs. Nah, but yeah, did you hear the last part of Slater's story where he was saying that he fucking was flying and his weed? He's obviously got his
Yeah,
weed.
yeah. And then he got done with the
Honey.
Done with the honey, bro.
Bruh.
That would make me furious. I
Be
was
gutted, eh?
Oh, bro.
He'd be like, and he's like, can I at least eat it, bro? That's the most expensive honey I've ever bought. $400. Poorest cunt. But fucking, what's been going on?
Not a whole lot, bro. Just working and stacking cash. I've become a bit of a boring cunt because I'm just saving money. Trying to maybe go down to the snow for a week in a month or so.
Where you want to go?
Down to the snow, down to Jindabyne, catch
True.
up with Elijah and go hang out with the boys. So
Are they back there?
yeah. Elijah's on his like 6th season, bro. Like he's
I
done
know.
Japan too. Like, you know.
Well, yeah,
Kinda
he hasn't
jealous,
stopped since we were there, right?
Yeah, no, non-stop summer, winter, dodging summers to find another winter somewhere else.
That's nuts. He must have a jumper collection, eh? Right.
He threw out his warm clothes years ago.
Yeah, he's got no boardies. He's got no short sleeve anything. He's cut. That's fucking wild, eh? Yeah, true. So I said to Maddie, I said, fucking, if work stays dead for too long, I'm just gonna go back. Let's go back to boss.
Yeah.
Bring the kids in a carrier.
Oh, bro.
They'd fucking get amongst it.
They'd hang out with Sam's kids.
But I couldn't just go. It just wouldn't be the same. I
Yeah.
can't just be like, all right, let's go. Let's
hang
fucking,
on.
where are we going? Let's fucking turn one up. But yeah, I haven't been fucking doing much, eh? I've been back doing solo while Chippy Work's been dead for a little bit, just because there's been just some dramas they've had, losing money on certain jobs, all that bullshit, whatever the fuck it is. So I've been back doing solo. Fuck me, dead. She's pretty grueling. Climbing ladders with panels. We had a 2-story ladder set up yesterday, and it's been a while since like fucking been climbing things that are terribly high, you know. Fully extended ladder, full high 2-story. So we go like a ladder straight.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this and I'm like, hungover after Origin too. So I'm looking at this
Oh,
thing
bro,
going,
you're already wobbly on flat ground.
yeah, I'm like anxiety too. And I couldn't climb. I was just like, dude, I can't do this shit, bro. And he's like, what are you fucking talking about? When couldn't you climb this?
Gone soft.
Yeah, proper. I got fear of heights back. And I was like, fuck it, I'll climb to the top of the ladder. I couldn't get off the top onto the roof, bro. So I climbed back down.
I said don't look down.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit a double take on it, bro.
He said,
That's-
don't look
that's the
down,
issue.
bro. He said, don't look down. I fucking peered down. There's a pebble driveway, and the pebbles were fucking this big. I was like, I am way too high. I'm like, I gotta go down, Jet. It was terrible, bro. And then I summoned the nuts to finally climb over the lip. And then I didn't get down till the job was done, pretty much.
Going down is definitely harder than going up, man.
Fuck yeah.
That's the part that scares me.
You got to turn your
Going
back
up's
to
a
the
piece of
edge, bro.
piss,
It's like, and I just didn't trust myself. I just thought I'd have autism and just miss, or something would happen, or like I was just fucking.
Oh, bro.
So yeah, back to that.
But
That was-
how's that compared to the chippy work?
it's too like tedious for me, man.
Yeah.
Like electrical work's like it either goes well or it fucking goes terribly. Whereas chippy work's like, oh, this is going shit. You can hit it with a hammer and it's gonna make it better. You know, like
Yeah, I feel like the chippy work would be satisfying. Like
yeah,
like
that too.
seeing the whole thing come up and everything. Because I got a mate working on like nice mansions and shit. Like, and man, it's looking like to be able to have made that and you look back, drive past that area and be like, boys, check
Yeah.
this shit out.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like everyone's always like that too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, see that house there? Fuck,
Yeah.
I did that, mate. But when you're building a house, if you're with a good mob, you'll knock up a house frame within like that week. That feels very accomplishing, you know.
Yeah.
You stand back and it's like goes from a slab to a. What are you laughing at, cunt? All right, give me shit, bro. What do you do again? No, I'm joking. Jokes. He's an Uber driver, everyone. No. No, yeah, but it's good. It's satisfying. But you fuck me, you bust your ass. My knees and shoulders are cooked. At 26 age.
Your body's feeling it.
Yeah.
Something about becoming a dad. The knees start creaking a little more.
Yeah, I got hell fat too. While Maddie was pregnant, I got up to 97 kilos.
97, bro.
Back
I
down.
got to 83 a couple weeks ago, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm pushing this too far, bro. My frame does not support an 83 kilo body.
Yeah.
I need to shred this shit
Right.
off, bro.
I got to 97 and I was like, fuck. And I started coming back down because I started like trying to lose weight. And I said to Maddie, I was like, oh, fuck, I should have just got to 100 just to say I got there.
Yeah, well, 97 is a shit place to stop,
Yeah.
bro. What the fuck
I
are
know.
you doing, man?
And I was like, I should have got to 100, babe. She's like, oh, yeah, what a flex.
Yeah.
100 kilos. Sick.
Yeah,
I was like,
now, what are you weighing now?
nearly 80.
Bro, now you got 20 kilos of work to put in to make it all the way back
Yeah.
up there.
I'll be upset if I have to get there because it's so horrible trying to lose weight. Because I
Yeah.
don't like running shit.
Yeah.
I just starve myself like a fucking model.
Yeah.
Right. I just fucking eat
Just
I eat one meal a day, bro. I eat dinner, bro. That's it. And 90% of my meal is
And that meal
meat.
is a bowl of Ozempic.
Yeah. It's just a bowl of coffee.
Crack cocaine and Ozempic.
Yeah, it's
That's
fucked.
the model special.
Yeah, it's fuck. I have a big dinner and I don't eat anything at all. And you're just like
That's dude,
malnourished.
honestly, I got to like 83, and that's like heaviest I've been, and I've gone to light breakfast, light lunch, and then my missus will cook me up like a real nice dinner, and that's where I fatten up. That keeps me like sustained. As long as
Yeah.
I keep it like under control on the, breakfast and lunches, man. Like I was putting on weight, and not even trying, and like for
Yeah.
me, like I've always just been like a skinny cunt. Like
Hang
I've
on
never,
a minute. That bong's on the table. We can't post anything with a bong in it.
No, we can. We just cover it up.
No, Jet, you can't cover it up with a big black square. Are you kidding me?
We can put like a sizzle sticker in the way.
Fuck's sake. Fuck, bro. We'll come back in now.
All right,
1,
and
2,
we're
3,
back
bang.
with no bong on the table.
I'll be fucked, dude. We'll edit that, so it's funny. but-
Sponsors. If
Sponsored
you
by
want,
Sizzled.
yeah, if you want your sticker and frame the whole time, we'll leave the bong
Yeah.
there. You pay to cover that marketing space.
$25 a minute.
Yeah,
You'll be fucking sweet. Just to save us getting pulled.
just
from these.
rolling James right
I
now.
can't believe that. That was fucking awkward. No more bong. So,
The boys were on too many bongs and forgot.
I
the
just
bongs.
forgot the bong was out. But anyway, there was something I wanted to bring up. Did you hear about that fucking? It was like nearly 800 babies found at that fucking mother's home in
Bros,
the.
I have not seen this. I heard you guys whispering about it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm keen to see this.
There it is. Let's have a bit of a look at this. So let me just read this out. Nearly 800 infants remain found in septic tank, run by nuns at a mother's home. That's pretty wild.
Those nuns were partying. What leads to
Baby.
800? 800. Okay, do the math. That's more. That's 2.5, 3 per night if you were killing them for a year. Like how over
So
what
that-
period of
yeah.
time? Like
Where? Yeah, can we look into that, Jet? You've been
that's
doing a bit of Googling
like an
on that.
unfathomable amount if you break that down. Because that's like, all right, let's say you do one a week. 800. That's
800 weeks.
no. If you do what am I saying?
That's 16 years.
One a week, 52 weeks. Yeah, literally, bro.
That's hectic.
One a week for 16 years. And they're like,
Every week, every Friday.
Yeah, consistency, bro. They're like,
That's
we're on our
wild.
grind. We're not missing a week this week. 16 years later, they get found out.
There was a sign on that brick wall that said 796 as well. The amount of babies that were there. There was like a
so
sign out
they
the
were.
front.
So this was like a sort of a form of like honor amongst themselves. They were tallying that shit. I'm like, what's
Well, yeah,
going
I
on
don't
here?
know what the fuck. See that 9 there? I think
Yeah.
that's the end of the thing. So, Jet, can you zoom in on that a bit? My eyes are not that great these days. A bit more. What do you got? Yeah, right. Preliminary work aimed at identifying the remains of nearly 800 infants is starting on the site in Tuam, Co Galloway. I don't know, somewhere in Ireland. to wrestle with the traumatic legacy of its mother and baby home scandal. We got highlights here. What year? So between 1925, here we go, Frenchie,
1925.
1961. So what's that?
So 40 years-ish, 36 years.
Yeah.
So what's the math on that, bro? That's like, one every 2 weeks.
One a month.
One every 2.5 weeks sort of thing.
That's crazy. On Monday, excavation crews began sealing off the site before the search remains next month. There are so many babies. This is a quote unquote. There are so many babies, children just discarded here.
Where were they getting them from? Where
I don't know. It must have been like an orphanage of some sort, or what?
are they just getting donated?
Here we go. Yeah, there we go, down, Jet. I just seen something there. Down. Here we go. Stop there. It was causeless work that led to an Irish commission of investigation into the so-called mother and baby homes, to which young women and girls were sent for decades to give birth in, rather than the hospital or at home. So another joint, right?
Was this just like one of those sort of like loophole things where it's like, I don't want this kid, I'm going to go give birth at this home, and it's like a agreement that they're getting rid of it for you?
Well, possibly. So because it says doubling as an orphanage. So doubling as an orphanage and adoption agencies for much of the 20th century.
Don't play up in that orphanage, bro.
Yeah. You're looking at getting your blood sucked by a vampire in Ireland, cunt. That's probably terrible to say, but we'll move forward. Institutions were run by the religious orders, was sanctioned by the state, which overlooked deprivation, misogyny, stigma, and high infant mortality rates. So I wonder why they were getting rid of them. What do you reckon?
I honestly, now reading it more, it seems like it might have been like one of those sort of like,
under the table.
Yeah, under the table, wink, wink.
After
you
birth.
can't come give birth here, and we don't know what happened.
That's the old afterbirth abortion.
Yeah, Plan B post birth.
After birth abortions clinic.
Oh, bros.
It's pretty wild, but it just makes you go like, fuck, that's 800 people.
How could you have that on your conscience? And
mate, 1925. Fuck, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
many
I guess
people gave a fuck.
Yeah,
it wasn't even. They didn't even kill them babies under lights at that time of year, right? That's wild, dude.
That's fucking wild, man.
What was that other thing that happened in the UK recently? Fucking. Apparently, the prince. This is a bit tinfoily, but we'll go here. The prince of the fucking king, actually. He's apparently somehow related to the. Dracula?
Is Dracula a real thing?
I don't know. Now, Jack, can you look this up?
This is real tinfoil. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's just.
I love a bit of tinfoil.
My the boys know that I
on.
don't go to sleep going, yeah, this is real, by the way. I just saw it somewhere. Jack, go to YouTube and go Alex Jones. Was it Alex Jones? Of course it was Alex Jones.
Oh, bro.
If
it's Alex Jones.
It probably is real.
I believe it wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Go Alex Jones, Dracula related to the king. We'll see what happens there. So they reckon.
All right, yeah, fill us in.
Yeah, hang on. So what do we got here? We got the king goes back sort of like throughout his family bloodline. Apparently, it goes back. He's related to an ownership of the old castle that's now an orphanage for small, like, for kids and stuff.
To die at the age of
800. Yeah, you think 800?
It's all together.
I think 800 is a big number.
Dude, I've got 2 layers of tinfoil on right now. Let's get into it.
Jet's typed Alex Jones in that last 15 minutes.
I told you, these boys were ripped when I walked in here.
Alex Jones, related, Dracula related to the king. Fucking, come on. Related. I've got the camera on you on this part of the pod, by the way. So it's going to be edited onto you. Related to the king. You must have fell behind in dictation at school, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Proper.
Sound it out.
You serious? Come on, car out. He's retarded, everyone. You know how to spell the king?
Got it.
Spelled it wrong. You spelled that wrong, which you won't see.
Alex Jones, yeah, that's the one.
No, it's a clown's a fucking thing.
All right, I'm not reading.
Yeah, there we go. Down. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you know that Prince Charles is the main heir of Count Dracula?
Can we just pause it real quick? So, is the story of Dracula sort of based on a real thing that's sort of turned into a myth?
I don't know.
Does he go over that in this?
I'm not sure. This is a good 7 minutes. Jesus Christ. We won't play it all, but let's just see what
No,
we
I
can
agree.
get to
That
here.
sounds insane. I bet
edit
you
out the-
$1 million.
Bring that up, Jamie.
Type in Prince Charles, Count Dracula.
Okay.
Prince Charles is the heir of Count Dracula.
Is that right?
He moved in 5 years ago to Count Dracula's castle, and he lives with a group of homeless children.
Alex Jones.
No, he does not.
Is a
I swear to God.
living
Prince
legend. I swear this cunt's taking
Prince
the piss,
Harry's
but he's been
dad.
at
Prince
this for the
Charles,
past.
the
He's been at this for the past as long as I've had the internet. I've seen this cunt's face saying the most rare
Since like
shit.
the internet started.
Yeah, bro. He's just been out here telling
Proper. Gotcha.
throne of the dragon
Okay.
is a Transylvanian
According
prince.
to this Google search from express.co.uk, Prince Charles has distant kinship to Vlad Tepes, the 15th century Wakallian ruler, whom the Irish novelist based his Dracula.
Hold on. Prince Charles, like the one that we all know. Prince Charles.
Yeah, he's related to Count Dracula. Or Dracula.
Same. Same.
But it's way worse than that.
And now
he
he-
lives in Dracula Castle with children.
According
he
to
doesn't.
express.co.
I swear to God.
He lives with. That's
my-
also
I
on
tell you, Chuck,
Express.com.
According to this British tabloid.
How,
Get
pause
5
that.
punches right in the nose.
How the fuck's that? Like,
I need to hear more on what the
Yeah, kick it.
what the initial what the story, because I always thought Dracula was just a completely made up thing. Is it just sort of one of those historical tales that got spun into a sick story?
Who
of
knows,
This
bro?
guy just
Play it a bit more, Jet. Let's see what,
Yeah.
see what else you got.
He lives, it says, with the orphans in the castle.
Prince Charles?
Pull up Prince Charles, Dracula Castle.
is that
That's
a
how you do a Google
open
search.
bottle
Yeah.
of Jameson.
You just cut your shit in
This
half.
guy's good at
Yeah,
Google.
it is.
Prince Charles,
I like this
Dracula
guy.
Castle.
And
Look it up,
Aquafina.
Jamie.
Okay. According to,
Everyone's going to do this. You're going to find out my line. And I remember 10 years ago, finally, he's like, I live in the castle. Little boys, he's like, I live in the castle with them. It's like Dracula Castle on a mountain, like you saw in the movies.
Is that why they say Andrew's the pedophile to distract from Charles?
Prince
And his-
Andrew.
Prince
don't
Andrew.
point
All
at
right.
me and say,
Pause this here.
You are,
That's weird, eh? Look, I don't know how much fucking truth there is to that. Alex Jones is a little bit mad, I think, eh? If you believe fuck. These, you meet some people and they're so devoted to their conspiracy.
Yeah.
Like, dude, how does your brain have space for that?
I just love a conspiracy for the thought of it.
For the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's you get too deep and you're like, nah, this isn't worth my
Maybe
brain.
maybe Dracula is related to.
Fucking hell. What about the 4 fucking pound garden gnome that was found? Have you seen that?
Nah, bro.
Fucking see if we can pull that up, Jet. Apparently, it's Amsterdam, of course.
Of course.
They found a fucking 4 pound garden gnome made completely of MDMA. Where would you
Bro,
put that?
that's what Project X, that scene where they steal that cunt's name. That's what they wish that was. These
That's
guys
probably
are
how
living it.
Probably came about that way.
Yeah, we boys just be funny ass.
Yeah.
Just painted a rock of MD to look like a gnome.
It was like a full on statue. It looked like a full on statue of
I
MDMA.
need to see this.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
wild.
You boys were talking about this a little bit earlier, and I'm coming in a bit blind here, so I'm giving you guys the honest reaction. What the fuck?
Isn't I don't think any drugs are illegal in fucking Amsterdam, right?
Dude, weed's do you know the story? Weed's not even legal there. It's just on a loophole, on a technicality.
How so?
I'm gonna butcher this, but
Yeah,
some
go.
sort of thing where the government turn a blind eye for a month and then never turn it back. Still legally, it's illegal.
Yeah.
But just on a technicality, no one gives a fuck. Cops aren't gonna get you for it. That sort of
Yeah,
thing.
right. It's not a big deal.
It's
kinda
it's
thing.
just not a priority.
Yeah. Yeah, what do we got there, Jet?
2 kilograms.
And police in the Netherlands were surprised to find a garden gnome amongst
Right.
the illegal drugs seized in a raid. So they tested the statue and found it was made entirely from compressed MDMA powder.
That's a good
not
effort,
a
eh?
drug
That's
found in
art,
ecstasy.
man. That's art. How? Because that's got to be some sort of
Fentanyl. Get rid of that.
That's
Yeah.
got to be some sort of they've built something to press it into that shape.
That's what I'm
they've-
thinking, bro.
Unless they've melted it and put it into a mold or something.
Can you melt it and shit?
I guess so. Yeah, you can. No, you can definitely melt it, bro. I've done some crazy shit.
You can do. I've done some. What are them? Well, we won't go there actually. But yeah, no, you've reminded me of a few stories there. Yeah, you can, you know. What's been going on with fucking? Oh, hang on a sec. Can we take a piss break? Right, we're back. Fuck me sideways.
Chopped it in.
The producer's absolutely slaying tonight. Sound effects
good
and
shit.
all. We're gonna go fucking. We're back from a piss break. Sorry, boys. We've
Kick it off, bro.
It's part of the vices. Now I think we should kick off the Frenchie Fried segment.
Yes, sir.
It's been how many episodes? I think we swore to only do it every 20.
You said 50 or something, bro.
Yeah, because by the end of it, I was like, it's probably a good idea. We don't do that all the time. You know?
Yeah, let's do it at the start.
I'm fucking high as 10 men. Maybe we shouldn't fuck around here.
That's a lighter, bro.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Cheers. All right, so we're thinking doing like some couple of travel stories,
Yeah,
like
I hate-
following off your mate from last
Yeah,
week. What was his name?
It's Slats.
Slats.
Good friend
Think
of the
they'll
show.
do that shit made me crack up. I
Yeah.
don't have like a crazy travel story, more so than just like a feat of endurance, bro. Like I traveled, so I went to fucking Lombok, which is the island next to Bali in Indonesia.
Yeah.
And start to finish, from me leaving my house to get there, was 39 hours straight of traveling.
That's fucked, bro.
Bro,
So what, were you packing like, did you have suitcases?
backpack.
Oh, it's all-
Backpack.
just a backpack. That's the most Frenchy shit I've fucking ever heard, eh? It's like, I got 4 shirts, 3 socks, 2 pairs of boxers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where are we
man.
going? What are we up to?
So I'll just rattle off quick because it's not really like that interesting, bro. I fucking caught a flight from Canberra to Melbourne, then Melbourne to Bali. But here's the thing, like at the time I had a dodgy phone, as you know, bro.
So where were you going to and fro? Sorry.
To and fro from
Canberra.
Jindabyne.
Yeah.
Jindabyne to Canberra.
Cooma or Canberra? Cooma or
Canberra.
Canberra, yeah.
Canberra, yeah.
Cooma's too little of an airport, eh?
I think that's
That's like
just
private
ti-
jets
yeah,
only.
Yeah, that's like
That's
for rich cunts,
real
bro.
rich people that don't want to drive to the snow.
But yeah, like just man, like my phone was dodgy. It was really struggling to charge. And like I just remember so fucking clearly, man. I got to Bali and I'm a cheap cunt, bro. Like I had to wait like 6 hours maybe till I could catch my ride to get to the boat. I'm like, I'm not fucking paying for accommodation, bro. So I pull up to the Bali airport, man, and I've just got my bag, nothing else, and I'm walking in. I'm like lost as fuck, bro. It's like it's kind of open, man. I don't know. People have probably been there. Like you've seen it. Like it's open. I get there, crash out, like go to coffee club, buy a burger just so they don't like kick me out. Crash out on their couch.
Yeah.
And I'm there like trying to scrape together a little bit of charge just to get
Such a
somewhere. Because
cheap
I haven't
bastard.
I haven't like I'm tagging along to like my mate's holiday.
Yeah.
I haven't booked this shit. I am just my only goal is to find these guys here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, sweet. We're meeting up at the boat tomorrow to go over to Lombok. We fucking like anyway, sleep through the night, restless night, not good.
Just sleeping on the couch.
Just on the couch, man. I'm like, fuck. I gotta go. Like, wake up in the morning, I gotta go. And something in my brain's like, just charge your phone for 1 more minute. Just get 1 more % on your phone before you go and do that. My phone's dodgy. You know, you're holding the cords crooked for it to get a bit of charge.
Yeah.
I'm like,
iPhone?
I don't know. No.
Set you up for fucking-
Huawei.
Yeah. Huawei, he's got Nokia this guy. Once he charges it 1 more %, that's at least 3 days of battery, by the way. No.
Bros, I catch this taxi to get to the spot and I'm lost. There's about 2,000 people in this area trying to like get across to wherever we're going.
Yeah.
And bruh, like my phone is on 2%. I'm like, I'm not finding my mates. I don't have any way of getting to where I need to be or knowing where I am if I don't find my mates, man.
Yeah.
And on my literal last 1%, I fucking turn, like I'm on the phone trying to contact them. I turn around and I see my mate's girlfriend with her arm up, like waving at
No
me, bro.
way.
That literal,
Just-
and like that was like the point of the story is when you have that gut feeling of just whatever, whether it's charge your phone 1%
Yeah.
extra. I don't know why I had that thought. There was no reason for me to have that
you were
thought.
just like-
I just had this thought, charge your phone
It's guts, eh?
1% more. I would have been lost in a sea of Balinese people.
Intuition, bro.
And they would have been on that boat without me. Like,
Universe helped you right there, Carl.
yeah, bro.
So
But
what?
then
36 hours.
39 hours, got the boat across. Then it was another 4-hour taxi ride to get where we needed to go. And
Bro,
but yeah, anyway,
that's
bro,
cool.
it's like just trust that if you're traveling, just trust that little gut feeling you get sometimes.
Yeah, that's
Because
facts.
bro, that saved my life there.
Yeah, that's a good
But
fucking
yeah.
call. What about you, Jet? You got a fucking travel story or anything that's gone bad or what?
Yeah, on the way to Cairns once, going up for probably, I don't know what it would have been, Lily's birthday or something. I
Yeah.
think it was.
Yeah.
And Dad got me a baton, like cop baton.
Why?
Because I was like,
For the flight or for what? Like how long before? Like
I'm
what's?
doing airport
it was
security.
I took
Like
my
we're going to
school bag.
Cairns. Take this, son. No.
I took my school bag to the airport,
Yeah.
and I had the baton in my school bag.
So you're taking it to school.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. He's taking a baton to school.
yeah.
Yeah, got ya. There's no, yeah. I mean, you can't bash a pilot with it at school, but anyway. Teacher maybe, but yeah.
And then I totally forgot about it. And Dad even said, make sure you empty your bag, everything out of your bag. And then we got there, and we're going through security. I'm like, sweet, everything's obviously going to be fine.
Yeah.
And then we get to the other side, and he pulls me over, and he's like, hey, there's this strange thing in your bag. I don't know if it's like a pull-out...
Dildo. This
pull
is-
out.
you got a big black fist in the front pocket of your bag here. What is this for?
Nah, it was...
Yeah. It was what?
It was, he said, a walking stick, like a fold-out walking stick.
Yeah. That you didn't need right then, only when you get to wherever you go. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, just making sure it's what I think it is. And then pops out, he's like,
Did he? He didn't.
nah.
I thought he like, well, what's this, son?
Starts bashing your knees.
I'm going to keep this one, actually. It's better than mine.
Yeah. And so,
Pulls it out.
yeah.
Come on
pulls
out.
it out. Nah, he just pulls it out like normal.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, so that's a baton. Like, in front of me, he did it. She's like, oh, Dad, this is my bag. He's like, yeah, that's actually illegal. And you need to tell us where you got it from, how you got it. Oh,
What? Because
Is it illegal to have one of those?
yeah.
didn't federal police come and have chat to you and shit?
Yeah, feds came.
Yeah, well, what the
How'd it go?
that's fucking, so yeah, you
And I
cannot
just
have
went,
that.
Get
on
off me! No.
Don't touch me! This is my fucking baton. I mean, it's better than getting on there with a turban. I mean, that's more of a fucking red flag. No, I'm joking, everyone, by the way. That's
They'll
wild.
hold you for longer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, you got a black fist in your bag. Easy rectum search. Let's go in here. I don't know why the fucking security guard's speaking Talibanian, but anyway. Whoa, that's getting a bit hairy. I've got a bit of a, I don't have a travel yarn, but again, I don't travel much, as the people know by the sounds of it. All I've got is a couple of flights domestic, interstate. That's about it. But I woke up one morning and I didn't have a ski pass in the snow season. For all you that don't know, 2022, I went and did a snow season. That's how I met this bloke here.
Yes, sir.
Been good mates ever since. That good of a mate, this is where the story goes here. I woke up one morning, didn't have a ski pass, like I said. Maddie's got a ski pass.
Come to the
Now-
snow and didn't get a ski
Nah,
pass.
But no one
Sold
knew.
out.
I barely got there, let alone buy the things I needed there. So I just made it in. And so I didn't have a ski pass. So Frenchie knew that. So on the off occasion, Frenchie would be like, oh, you take mine up, I got work, you know.
Allegedly.
You know? yeah. So, no, but on other days you would.
Don't ban me.
yeah, Perisher. That's an alleged Perisher.
We
by the
know
way.
they're watching.
Yeah. But yeah, every now and then, allegedly, he'd say, here, just take my card, I got work, you know. So I got him out and used his card. You got there, bro. You got gloves, goggles. No one knows. You could be African American, bro. No one know what's going on. So every other time it was sweet. And then I get up one morning, Frenchie's not here. So I'm thinking he's at work. Something in my brain's telling me he's at work. It's early. So I'm thinking, fuck me, whatever. I got Frenchie's card still. So I'm like, I think Matty had the card or something. And he's like, I was like, how am I going to go out? He's like, well, there's this. You still got this. And I was like, oh, sweet. And I went up there and I fucking scanned the card.
Can I jump in here?
Yeah.
All right, so...
You got a lighter?
I
didn't even puff on
it. So, it's the day. There's fucking 15 of us, like, riding together, all the boys.
This is the other side of the story.
We are at the back of the mountain, like literally.
Oh, no,
you have to catch
that's good to tell in a second. Hang on. Ready?
Yeah,
Because
okay,
this is really good to cut back into that bit. Where I fuck up is I'm thinking Frenchie's at work. By the way, I'm thinking he's at work the whole time, right? I get up to the booth, finally get there. It's a mission to get to that fucking first lift. From your bed to that lift, it's a mission. No, you polisher. You're right. So I get to the lift. I'm scanning this past. It's not working, bro. And I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm scanning again and again. And this guy's like, do you mind pulling your mask down? I knew I was fucked, bro. Put my mask down. And he's like, oh, what's your name? I said, Francois. Because I knew that was his name. He said, what's your last name? And bro, I stood there for fucking, I don't know how long.
Bro, you barely knew my first
I didn't even
name.
know. Yeah, exactly. This is, it must have been a few weeks that we known each other because, fuck, I didn't know your name for a long, long time. But yeah, Francois, what's your surname? And I went, and then something in my head went, Kruger. So I just spat that out, bro. It was right. And he goes, date of birth. I said, fucks me, man. And I don't know what I said to make him jump to the next question. He's like, what's your address? And I said, and I looked back at Maddie and went, what's mum's address? Like, I just was lying through my teeth.
I mean,
quite
good
clearly.
play. Good play. You were in a
alright.
losing position.
Alright.
It was the play
Yeah.
you could make.
And then I go, and then he's like, yeah, we know you're not this. And I just admitted, I was like, yeah, fuck, bro. Like, as a young dude as well. And then he's like, I got to take you to the office, bro. Like, I heard him to do it. And I was like, yeah, righto. And we're walking, and I knew I was fucked. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, bro, I got $100 cash in my pocket. If I give that to you, can you just pretend this never happened?
Foreshadowing.
And I said, I'll go home. Like I'll put my skis in my car. I'll leave. This never happened. I'll give you $100 because the fine's $400. Then you have to buy a ski park, like some bullshit. And he's like, sorry, brothers, can't do that. So this will take you to why the car didn't work. Frenchie was where?
Yeah, dude, I'm at the back of the fucking mountain. We've been riding.
Not at work. He's not at
Yeah,
work.
not at work. I'm at the back of the mountain with a crew, and we're getting up to, like, if you know Perisher, Blue Cow at the back. We're waiting to get onto the lift. Everyone's in front of me. They get up, and I go to touch my card, and it goes. I'm like, oh, bizarre, weird. All right, I'll just jump it. These fucking people in uniform just. Oi, come over here. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I've been using this all day.
You have no idea, of course, yeah.
And they're like, well, we're just on the phone to front office and you've been handing your pass out. And at this point, I had no clue that I forgot I gave you a pass.
Yeah.
Like,
because didn't you have to get another pass because you didn't know where yours went?
Yeah, or something like that.
'Cause
I had like 4 of them because I kept losing them in different pockets and then refinding them and shit. Like,
Yeah.
But they're like, on the phone to head office, and they're like, you've got to go there immediately. You've got a $200 fine. And I'm like, I literally like laughed at him. I was like, oh, joke. And they're like, we don't know what's going on. Like, you're going to have to go there. We'll let you on this lift. Now I have to catch the train back, the ski tube back to the front office. I get there and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, I'm like trying to figure it out. And they're like treating me weird. I'm like, what? Like, that's bizarre. Like, not really responding to my questions and stuff. And then suddenly the girl goes, well, if you didn't know, why did you try to bribe him? And I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about right now? Talking about I'm trying to bribe the fucking snow security or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Trying to bribe him. I'm like, I've got no clue what's going on. Got out, sort of reassess everything, got on the phone to you, sort of figured it out.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm at the Man. And I'm like, all right, bro, like, I'll come find you. I come over to see the saddest looking cut with 2 fucking...
This is a bar, by the way, in the Snow Mountains.
But, like, you consider a table at the bar. You were facing the bar. You were at the table eye contact with the bartender with 2 drinks in your hand. And I get there and you're like, I'm so sorry, man. I'm like, and like, honestly, all it was for me was that you was like, if you had taken it and like and been like, oh, fucking it was there, I would have been annoyed. But you were like, I saw a broken man for a second there. I was like,
I
my
just felt so bad.
My guy,
bro.
it's no big. It ended up being like $400. You covered half of it. I covered the other half, or maybe I think you maybe even paid me back.
I think I paid $400 for my fine, and then I transferred you another
had to
$200
pay me
because I
back.
paid you back because I felt so bad. And like I was just like, here's $200 for that fine, pay the fine, and bro, that was so bad. And yeah, I was sitting there with 2 double shot Bundy rums, and I was just and Frenchie came in. We had a good chat. I told him I was sorry. He was there for half an hour with me drinking. I got a few drinks.
You had,
he
like-
left. I stayed. He's like, you coming back up the mountain at least for a day pass? I was like, nah, dude, I'm just going to drink until
Yeah, I'm just here.
it gets dark and I'm going to go home later.
I was just here.
He's like, all right,
But
Neil,
that's
see you
how I
there."
knew you were a fucking good cunt though, because like, you know, shit like that could happen. That's a lot of money,
Yeah.
and the fact that I would have been happy to just cover half of it, and you were like, you ended up offering to like pay it back and everything. So I
Well,
was like,
it's fucking the only right thing to do, man.
Yeah.
I was sitting there going like I'm 100% going to pay this, but is this cunt going to look at me and go, fuck you, dude, what the fuck?
Nah,
but I literally
no
had
way.
no idea, eh? Like, I was like, he's on top of he's at Blue Cow and he's coming here. Oh, awesome, is he?
that's
Tell him
that's
I'm gonna
about
be at the
20
pub.
minutes.
Yeah, like I'll be at the pub drinking heavily, and they had to pay me fine. It was fucked. Maddie's like, "What happened?" Well, she's up there, by the way, snowboarding down the hill, having a great time with all the girls, and I'm just sitting at the bar like a fucking old man, crying me off. But anyway, we moved out of that. We moved
shit
on.
happens. That was, but honestly, for me, it was always like more of a story than I was like ever mad. Like I was never gonna
Yeah.
be mad at you. Like even if you were a fucking cunt about it, like we'd only known each other like a month at this point. Or something. Just some random guy stole my pass.
I've never known someone for a month and given him a $200 fine either. So that's the story for me.
Here's a transfer.
All right, should we veer into clips of the week?
Yes, sir.
I'm high as 10 men. Thank you, Frenchie. High as a giraffe's pussy. Well, we got the first video there, Jet. Not that one, the one right at the bottom. Frenchie sent it in, actually. What's this video about, Frenchie?
This is a follow up to Chriso talking about 80s skateboarding, and you know at the start he really seemed into the 80s skating, and he sort of backtracked. But man, I think this will change your mind here.
All right, let's
This
see
will
what we
put
got.
you back onto the 80s
Yeah.
skateboarding.
Yeah. Holy, bro.
My brother.
That's hectic. He could have got another board under there. He could have raised that up another fucking
so for
board.
people listening, this guy, he's got one of those old,
Kill that, Jet.
tiny little decks they used to have, sort of
Pennyboard?
thing.
Pennyboard style.
Barefoot, yeah, pennyboard style. He's barefoot with his toes gripping either end of the skateboard, ollieing a couple
Whatever,
of boards,
18,
5
yeah.
boards, like just levitating above
Bro,
it.
how
Bring
far
back-
has it come, bro?
Bring back barefoot skating.
How far has fucking skateboarding come?
Oh, 100%.
You need a beer, son?
Chuck us a beer, bro. Man, the level of skateboarding now, though, like just a follow on to that for all the skaters at home. But I started skating when I was 12, so like 11 years ago.
Yeah.
The shit that I see 8-year-olds doing now would have been highlight clips in
Yeah.
11 years.
Yeah.
There was one famous girl skater, Letitia Buffioni, for my skaters out there. That's all we knew.
Yeah.
Dude, now there's 8-year-old girls winning contests, man. Like what?
Against
what
Ben? Boys? Against like boys and girls, or is it girls?
I don't even know. I can't. But like the shit they're doing is on par, bro. Like
It's just like
like especially in the bowl skating type of thing, like it is
Yeah.
on par.
Like-
Like there's the progression.
when I see skateboarders, like, you know, like when I see kids skateboarding and stuff, I always think like they're going to be good people. Just due to the fact that someone can fall down 100 times just to get it right once.
Yeah.
Like it's just like that's in them. Whether
Resilience,
it be like maybe towards a business or towards this or
Yeah.
that. The fact that they grew up failing just for that one success. We all know them clips. We all see them as well. Like they do the stairs 10 times and they get it once and they're that fucking vibe.
Yeah.
That everyone wishes they could have felt as well.
Bro,
like even, you know,
It's like when you're a kid as well, like when you don't have that fear, like when you ingrain that in yourself to push through, or not that you don't have the fear, to push through the fear. It's like like the fear and the pain sort of thing. Like even when I was working the ski hire, bro, like you'd fit kids in ski boots and they'd be crying and it's 3 sizes too big. I sized this one kid up And I'm like, yeah, these will be the right ones. I squeezed them into these boots. This kid was like G'd up. He was like 3-4 years old. He was like G'd up, like ready to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let me just quickly resize these. I put him in boots, a size and a half too small, man. Like, yeah, fucking like this 80s skateboarder group in the edge of the skateboard. Like, so, and this kid was ready to, I knew that kid's gonna grow up to be a mad dog.
Yeah, just accepts feet when in the best of time. Yeah, 100%. When I see them skateboarders and get axed, I'm like, dude, that instills something else in you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all right, dude.
I don't have it anymore. When
if
I
you
was
can
younger,
fall-
you just get hurt and get up.
Yeah.
But now I hurt myself and I'm mentally scarred for years. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not doing that
I'm
again.
cautious, dude. And when I was riding dirt bikes, everything, I'm always like slow. I'll do the thing 3 times slow, and I'll build myself up.
Work your
I'm
way
not
up
a
to it.
ripper. Just get straight in, stuck
Yeah.
into me work. Nah, fuck. Unless I'm on
I mean,
skis.
that's the smart thing.
Yeah.
To work your way into it. But like,
And I got younger brothers, bro. And I send them cunts to it first.
send them first.
Brody, that hills. My
I
brother
was
Brody,
the younger
especially,
brother,
bro.
bro.
Bro, I got a story. My younger brother Brody, me and him grew up. He was 3 years apart. So, as far as I can remember, Brody's always been around. Me and Jed are 7 years apart. So I can remember times kind of where he wasn't there. But Brody's particular, because I was a cautious kid. Brody was a bit. He was like anything goes. Let's go, whatever. Especially when he was younger. I remember just moved from Cairns to Petrie to 2012 kind of time. And there's this huge hill in Petrie we were living on at the time in Brizzy. And we had the penny board, funny enough. No barefoot gripping like the last video you've seen. But it was a huge hill and Dad's standing out there, we're all standing out there. And we're like, I'm contemplating doing it. And Brody's there. And I'm thinking, oh, perfect. I'm like, Brody, jump on this board and send it down the hill. And he's like, yep, all right, let's do
That's
it.
the orders.
Gets on the
Big
board.
bro said so. I'll do it.
Yeah, probably. Unfortunately, bro, I was probably a bad big brother at that time. He gets on the board, sends it, and I'm standing with me and my dad like, fucking here he goes. He goes, shh, speed wobbles, proper
Classic.
bad, classic. It was always going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, there was no...
There's
Unless
no
this
fight.
kid is a one-in-a-lifetime prodigy.
How old would he have been? I was 13. He was 10. He's 10 years old. He's flying. He's Harlan's age, cunt. He's flying down the hill. He fucking scorpions off the skateboard. His shoes fly off. One was never found, I believe. One we found in someone's garden. The other one we couldn't find.
Is
Like
this a scorpion on grass or concrete? Like, did he make it to the curb?
I
or
don't
was
know
this...
if he made it to. He was on a path, so I don't know if he made it to like
okay,
a
right,
grass
gotcha.
lawn. But I don't think he could have decided that. It was too far.
Oh, yeah,
It was like, oh, there's a grass. No, it wasn't like there's a grass. I'm aiming. It was like
Where am I landing?
it was
where I'm
by
aiming
luck
for.
he may have hit a lawn. Like I don't know if he did or not. And then we go down there, help him try and find his shoe. Because
Singular.
one's completely missing. It just flew into space, bro. He hit the ground. So your scorpion, your legs flick so hard in front of you. You know what I'm talking about, a scorpion?
It hits a little... Yeah, bro. Fuck, your heels touch the back of your head.
They clap in front of you.
Yeah.
It's proper bad. You can't walk the same ever again. And 3 of them you're dead, by the way. You can't scorpion more than 3 times in your life. And he walks, we go down to help him out. And he goes, all right, deal. Just try not to do like the speed wobbly thing, try and squat. I'm thinking, fucking, I'm not doing that, brother. And he's like, I just fucking did that. Like, what? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not doing that. We're just going to go to
See,
the bottom. We're
that's
just going to go to the
kind of
park,
dumb,
have a
though,
skate.
bro. At that point,
Yeah,
you got, if
100%.
you threw your brother on that, like...
100% that's
dude,
dog.
that's the thing with, like, me and my brother, because I'm a twin brother. Like, if one of us... It's not like, if we're doing something, it's like we're both doing it. It's just a battle for who, like, doesn't have to go first.
Yeah.
Like, if I saw my brother do something, it's like, all right, even if he eats shit, I'm like...
Yeah.
Just to be fair to the game, I have to hit this.
Yeah,
as
you're
well.
a better man than me, Frenchman.
But it's like, oh, this is my identical twin brother. I can't let him.
Yeah,
I can't let
true.
him be the one
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
story
yeah.
of I hit
It's
this thing.
0.5 of who you are.
Yeah,
It's
literally, bro. Like, that's like-
Surely, when he falls over, do you feel it at all?
Nah, bros. That's
Do you have
not-
any twin? Like, can we go into that a bit?
Alright,
I know
we-
we're
we-
on clips of the week, but we're just gonna veer
Yeah,
away here. We're gonna fuck
we,
around.
we can go into a bit. So I'm an identical twin.
and
This
and
kind-
by, for who doesn't know, I have twins that aren't identical, but I just wanted to see what's happening
yeah.
here. So same sack.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys nearly ate each other at some stage.
Same egg. The egg split into two.
Yeah.
So like,
So you are
it's
literally-
identical.
Literally
genetically.
0.5 of a person
Yeah,
each.
genetically identical. I think.
You're a fraction of a human.
Yeah, only
We're
half
looking
a
at
man.
half a man right
Yeah,
now.
half man, half woman.
Half man, half.
I don't identify, but nah, like it's not so much that, but more and like not that we like think each other's thoughts, but because we're so similar and because our upbringing and environment is the same, basically. Like I spent most of my like up until I turned into an adult, we were together pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So it's like you do enough of the same shit and have enough conversations and just coexist for enough amount of time where I can just sort of know what he's thinking, not in a telepathic way, but if there's a thought that I have,
You know.
there's
that.
a 80% chance he's sort of thinking the same thing.
And then how do you go about that? Do you look at each other?
Well, I mean, it's just not like I don't know how to explain it. It's just not a surprise type of thing.
Yeah.
But every now and again, he'll hit something that's so funny.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's like I wasn't thinking that, or like I'll say something that he wasn't like thinking.
That's cool, eh?
And then it's like that's like a good crack up, and that's kind of rare, man. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like our conversations are kind of like
When you talk to each other, is it like,
it's like we don't have to say a lot because it's like
I'm trying to think of a smart ass thing. Like, is it like, you know, like, do you guys say the same thing at the same time when you talk?
yeah,
No.
like those bird twins.
Oh, yeah, that's wild. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Nah.
You
I
wear
mean,
floral
it was,
shirts while you do it?
It was never like not on like the telepathy shit, just doing the same shit type of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like,
You got the same size dicks and stuff?
yes, sir.
Really?
Well, I've seen his. I think look pretty good.
You
Mine's
have
might
to.
look
It's
pretty
your
good.
twin brother.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, fuck. Let's get me. Jet's got a. No, jokes. Yeah, no. Jet's
What
got
about
a
your
size
twins?
12.
Same size dick?
Yeah, same size, yeah. I've got a girl and a boy, but it's whatever. But that's crazy, right? So, like, what about when you were kids? Because, like, even me and my brothers, when we were kids, I feel like we had, like, we were always kind of very in each other's tune.
Yeah,
We knew- we
it's
just
like a
knew
general
what's going on.
consciousness. Yeah.
Like, if our brothers were sitting in the lounge room as kids, especially, I felt like there was always a kid. We always felt the same way. It was happy.
Yeah.
Like, you just, like, the vibe was always picked up on.
Yeah, if you're feeling
when
a
you're-
way, you can like when I'm hanging out with somebody else, I can't tell if I'm feeling the same way as them.
Mm.
But if it's with me and my brother, if I'm
has to be
if
kind
I'm
of.
feeling uncomfortable,
Yeah.
95% chance he's also feeling
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
and whether
type of
you-
thing. And it's
like
like
you said-
same with you guys. Like
Same with, like you said, it's not telepathy thing. where you-
telepathy.
Is that right?
Telepathy?
Is that right?
No, telepathy.
What did I say?
Telepathy?
Oh,
Wait,
Alright. That. Telepathy.
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 Damn, I'm tripping out now.
I don't know.
What am I
dude.
saying?
Fuck
Yeah,
it,
keep
bro.
going.
Someone's
keep going.
screaming at us right now. Telepathy. No, I don't know what it is. Telepathy.
Taliban.
Anyway. Akmadrak. No, I don't know what that is. I think that's Egyptian. Anyway.
That was fucking.
But I got another
Arabic
question.
Dracula.
King Charles, their son.
Yeah.
Now, do you like the same TV shows and music, and like, do you guys like have the same playlists? Or like, you can't be like country and metal, right?
No, so general same taste. He might go.
Because me and my
delved
brothers hate each other's music.
True. Yeah,
Well,
so he
me and
might
him, yeah.
he might delve into a genre that I'm not at the moment delving in. But every time like he's got a song on, I'm like, yeah, I like that as well. It's never like. So I think it is, dude. Like I swear, it is just like.
Yeah, you are the same
With
human.
yeah, it's theoretically, yeah.
I've
bro,
met him
like-
though, and I know Frenchie, and then I know that like as much as you are identical twins, I feel like I know Frenchie and I don't know Nick that much.
Yeah.
Like when I talk to each other, it's
Now
not
that
like
we're older, bro, it's a lot more divergence now that we're older. Especially like I was saying, we don't like when we up until we were 18. Probably wasn't like a week that we spent apart, sort of thing.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even probably not even like 3 days.
well, that's a
type of
good
shit,
thing.
bro. Like,
You're like good.
we just
Did
did
your mum
everything
dress you
together.
the same and shit.
Nah, so that's the thing. I always had the red shit, like you know, bro. I just rocked the red, bro, and he was always blue.
He's got red on print on his shirt,
Yeah,
red
throw
on
a
his
bit of red.
beanie.
I feel weird. Like I think it's an ingrained thing now. I feel weird wearing blue.
You're a blood.
I'm a fucking blood.
It's a heart.
I
You
don't
just threw up a
respect.
C,
I
but
do
anyway.
not. Yeah, I don't.
I'm a
I don't have
blood.
the, yeah, I don't have the.
I'm a blood
dexterity. I'm a clod. Yeah, we
Fuck
had
Brips.
it. Yeah,
Anyway,
but
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Were you good at the same sports and shit? Am I dragging on with this yet? I'm genuinely
Nah.
interested in this.
No,
you good at the same sports?
so that's actually where we did differ a fair amount. Like with sports, we both when we were younger, we both did karate. That shit was fucking sick. We had our little suits and stuff.
As well.
right?
You guys
Like,
would have been just like a mirror image.
Oh man, that was
What
good
age?
shit. Like from 4 to 6.
So absolute mirror.
Yeah, pretty much,
Proper.
dude. And then moved to Australia.
You'll have to send a picture in so we can put it up here for the boys.
Yeah. We moved. I'll send a photo in of when we were younger.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
You
what I mean.
cannot tell us
Yeah,
apart.
we'll put it up here.
Moved to Australia and started doing soccer. So me and him both did soccer, and then my cousin, he's like a really good gymnast. Like he was training to go. I think he can't remember if he went to Commonwealth Games or was training to go. He ended up tearing his pec, and that was the end of his sort of career. But my brother really wanted to do gymnastics, so he started gymnastics when we were like grade 3.
Yeah.
And I kept playing soccer till the end of grade 6. But I think after a while I got bored of soccer, but I was like decent at it. I like was on the regional team and shit like that. Like I was
Yeah.
pretty good at it, but I was like sort of bored of it, and I was like pretty jealous of Nick being able to do all like the backflips and shit like that. So I ended up quitting soccer.
Let's just gymnastics is gay, so just
Dude,
let's go. Yeah.
It is competition wise, but the shit I learned there, because I ended up doing it for fucking 6 months.
Yeah.
The shit I learned.
I didn't mean that. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good, bro. That is the general consensus,
fair-
and that's why.
to be fair, soccer's gay too, so.
Yeah, I'm not winning any
no,
points
joking.
here. No,
Joking.
we know the stereotypes, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the fucking 6 months I did gymnastics, bro. The shit I learned there, the strength I got from it, like the learning the tricking and stuff. Like my brother's obviously way better than I am at it. Like I just learned the basics, like backflip, front flip,
Yeah.
double on a trampoline, like that sort of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
nothing. He could do all like the twisting shit, but I
Yeah.
could never do that.
Yeah.
But so I started doing that, and like
So that was
After
the
that-
first time he felt out of range of you, bro. A little
yeah,
bit.
he
Were you a
would
bit like-
absolutely fucking shred me in
Like,
that.
can we rub heads later so I can get some of that data?
Send it over this way, bro.
You like go to sleep head to head, and then you wake up, you can do a backflip.
Yeah,
You download each other's
Next day,
knowledge.
he's really good at kicking a ball.
Was there any times like we had twins at my high school here? I won't mention names of the school, Meriden, and we had a set of twins. They had the Justin Bieber hair, but each identical twins to the point of like absolutely no idea, right? Proper. That was the first time I've seen two people look. That's where the half person came in.
Yeah.
That's where that joke started. That was a grade 9.
But like what it really is, though, like what you're saying is, as an identical twin, you know that people don't see you as they see the twins. They don't look at you as the fucking.
Now I feel
two-
bad.
No,
'cause I don't
I'm sa-
genuinely think that. I don't.
No, I know, but like, I talk to people and they can't remember if it's me or my brother in the story.
So you do feel like a 0.5 of a person.
Pretty much. In other people's minds, it is kind of like the twins is one person type
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
But yeah, continue with your one.
But yeah, no, these guys that had Justin Bieber haircut. One dude's had his left, one had his right. Right? I'm not joking. Blonde as fuck. But one used to be better at math and science and math, and they used to do each other's classes. Did anything like that happen with you and your brother? Like, say, all right, you're better at maths and English, and he's better at, science and Italian. So you guys doubled up on each other's classes and got
Sorta.
each other's good grades,
Not really. I think we were both pretty good at school. Like, I think for certain things.
We both A+ students in whatever we did, so that didn't really matter.
Yeah, it didn't really
It was
apply.
gymnastics that was the hard part. No, sorry.
Can I just say for the record that I started skateboarding after 6 months of gymnastics and quit. So don't listen to what these boys are saying.
One time gymnastic,
once a
always
gymnastic.
gymnastic. No.
Fuck, what were we saying?
But yeah, you didn't do each other's classes to help each other or nothing?
No, like there were certain things that like if I tried harder at, I'd be better at, and then if he tried harder at, he'd be better at. But there's no real obvious,
Yeah.
sort of
Report cards seem similar.
decently
Pretty
similar,
wild,
bro.
yeah. It's just interesting.
I'm gonna claim a little edge,
Yeah.
but that's because I think I tried a little bit harder.
Shout
I
out
think
Nick, by the way.
Yeah, shout out Nick.
NIK. not N-I-C-K. Is that right?
No, N-I-C-K.
What
What are you talking
I don't
about?
know, dude. Sorry,
this guy.
Sorry, Nicholas.
His full name is Nicholas, so.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, right
I'll
on.
redeem myself.
Spell-
Shout out to Red Dead Redemption. Nah, check. Yeah, what? Let's do a piss break. I need a piss.
Yeah, I need a piss too.
Right, cool. But no, like you said, you're good at skateboarding. Was that one of the things, the traits that he was kind of a right at as well?
He started a bit before me, and then I got really jealous because my mate started skating as well, and like they would go hang out. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll start skating.
swapsies.
Yeah, so I started skating.
He's like,
and then
Frenchie, how good's this?
yeah, no, I hate that.
Yeah, Nick's like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, yeah. So, but skating, we just like basically the same. He had his certain things he liked doing more than what I did, but it's
Yeah.
like there wasn't like a jump.
You weren't like good at kickflips. He was good at pop shovets or anything. Sorry, dude. It's so easy right now to just try and take the piss here. Now, you didn't answer the question. Like, I mean, we got distracted on the other sports and stuff, but music-wise and TV show, movies and music.
Taste
Same
is the-
music?
taste
Oh, we
is
did
the
cover
same.
that, didn't we?
The big.
We did.
I was gonna say the biggest difference is that I was always really like way more into drawing and stuff, like way
Yeah.
more like artistically inclined.
Yeah.
But like that's just like what I was saying with there's not like a intelligence difference. It's just what we put more effort into, sort of thing. Like I was that's what I enjoyed more when I was younger, and
Yeah.
like
What'd he do?
I don't even know, bro. He was just fucking doing his shit. He was like, in general, I think, a bit better at shit that we would initially do.
Yeah.
Like, so he got into skating first, and like I would sort of follow his lead a little bit. I feel like.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
I'd wait for him to like the same
Was
way
he born first?
Yeah, he's 2 minutes
okay,
older.
makes sense,
yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
makes sense.
2 minutes.
2 minutes older.
Good on, dude. That's a good effort,
My
bro.
mum had a C-section though.
Oh,
Bros,
right.
I was supposed to come out first,
You
but.
got chipped, bro.
Bro, he snuck his foot in
What'd you
there.
get, a fucking penalty couple of minutes?
Yeah, 2 minute
Three.
penalty.
Yeah, you like
Into the-
holding his jersey.
Yeah, into the sin bin.
You had his, you had his umbilical cord tucked around you,
I was choking him on the way out, bro.
pulling him back in. I'm first, you fucking cunt. No, that's wild, yeah. My
Yeah.
kids were 15 minutes apart.
15.
Natural.
Natural.
Maddie.
Mads.
Yeah,
Shout out Mads.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
that is
wild,
a
bro.
like
I watched it from the front row. I had fucking courtside seats. bro.
courtside tickets.
Bro,
Round-
I was
round table
outside with
tickets.
Maddie, and the doctor's like, "Do you want to come see this? She's breaching like a fucking like someone's kicking in the door of Osama bin Laden's house. Like they're breaching, breach.
Code red.
Yeah, the baby's breaching. And I'll look over. The baby shoots the lock off the fucking. No, imagine that. No. Yeah, she's like, they go see hair, and Maisie's like, top of Maisie's head was there, the hair. And I was like, I can't deal with this very well, so I'm gonna go back up this end. So I dipped, had a look, came back.
Yeah, had a quick little peek.
Yeah,
Gonna make.
shit, bro.
Oh, bro, that would scare me.
Wait. If men had to have kids, there'd be like 4 people left on Earth. Like,
Yeah, but
bro,
I'm
we
not-
would never do that
I'm
shit,
not
bro.
going through that.
Bro, I looked at that. I was like, Psh, "You're off your lemon spread." Cunt. One came out. 15 minutes later, bang, 6:45. Fraser was out, and I was like, I felt like I just gave birth. Maddie was fine, bro. So it was fucking terrible. You reckon you'll have twins?
Pardon?
You reckon you'll have twins, being a twin?
I don't know. I've been thinking about this. I don't know if it's. I don't think it runs in my family.
Anyone else a twin?
No.
Like,
It
just
was
like-
just. I think one of those like freaking.
Your dad's sperm was that swimming that hard? It just
No, it was
split
my
the
mum's
eggs?
egg.
Yeah,
Oh
but your
yeah,
dad-
yeah.
your
Like splitting
dad-
the atom, bro.
your
The
dad's-
nuclear reaction.
When your dad's sperms had a bull bar on, just
Yeah.
fucking smack the cunt, clean it up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Freaks.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking weird how that shit works, man. I shouldn't exist. And you know the weirdest.
One of you shouldn't.
Yeah, what? Yeah, we would have fought to the death to figure
I
out.
wonder
who
if
it
you guys
was.
run into each other really hard, you'll be like one good person.
Yeah, just recom. Fuck you.
Nah, I'm
guys.
joking about it. I'd just be like,
Yeah, just a.
what's your name?
slog.
French Nick.
Well, that's
French.
dude. That's another thing. Like my first, like in my family, Nicholas hyphen Francois.
Yeah.
Or Francois. Sorry, the Aussie way, Francois. Sorry.
What do you say? How do you say it?
Francois.
What do I say?
You'd say Frenchie.
No, Francois.
Yeah, Francois.
Or did you say different? Is he?
Francois. It's
Oh,
more like
so
an
you say you.
It's more Francois.
Francois.
Francois. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't
That's
say
more
that.
like it. But I've got used to saying
Francois.
Francois because that's what the Aussies call me.
Well, you have to tell the people where you're from originally. Where's that?
Well, I'm a Kiwi, bro.
Are you not South African?
No, my parents are. I'm first generation born outside of South Africa.
Oh, cool. I was thinking, where the fuck did South
Yeah.
Africa come from? Because you said New Zealand. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's.
So you're a hybrid.
I'm a bit of a hybrid in all aspects of the fucking word.
Yeah.
Just a hybrid, fucking 50-50 of another person.
South African.
South African.
Yeah, right.
Hey, my
Francois.
bro. Hey, my bro.
You not related
come
to
for
Freddie?
a bri.
Are you related to Freddie at all? No.
First time I heard that.
Damn it,
Freddie
dude.
K, bro.
You been hearing that a while or no?
Yeah, from
Do you live on...
Consciousness.
What street do you live on?
Oh.
Hey!
Confidence.
Yeah, that was good, dude.
But yeah, like the firstborn.
What date were you born? Friday the 13th. No.
That's say my real birthday. Don't expose
No,
myself
don't do
like
that.
that.
Let's steal your credit card. If no.
Should I say my credit card?
Yeah, sure. Jet's a
Yeah,
mind
fuck
reader
it.
anyway. That's why we get guests in. We get Paul.
But yeah, the firstborn son was supposed to be called Nicholas Francois because it's a family name. What are the fucking odds they pop out two cunts and they have two names already pre-decided?
Wow.
So because
that's
he-
a cool story.
So because he came out first, he was Nicholas and I'm Francois.
Dude.
I was supposed to come out first.
I was wondering
So
why.
I was supposed to be Nicholas.
That answers a lot of questions, bro. This guy's like, he's like, when I met him, Francois, I was like, wow, that's a pretty cool name. Like, I always thought it was a cool name. Never thought it was like a stupid name or anything. I just knew it was hard for me as Dibs to get out all the time drunk. And we're going to be seeing each other a lot. Francois. That's too much for me. Frenchie. That's great.
Yeah,
you know?
two syllables.
Welcome to I'm North
Fucking
Queenslander.
punchy.
Yeah. And, oh, fuck, I forgot what I was saying then.
When you, how was that here, bro? When you met me, my name is my name and my brother's name.
Yes, right, that's it. My friends, and I'm thinking, righto, he's an identical twin. Surely his brother's name's got to be Calabrese or something like some crazy shit, right?
Cowabunga.
Yeah, Wahoo or
It
something.
comes out with the shackers out of the fucking C-section.
Yeah. I'm ready, bitch. He's holding me jersey, by the way. He's got a 2-minute penalty. This cunt. Yeah. He was actually born first, but because he held the umbilical cord, they did a replay. He got timed back. No. And I said, what's your twin's brother's name? It's got to be Wild too, right? He said, yeah, it's Nick. I said, you're kidding, bro. Yeah, no, Francois and Nick. And I always wondered, like, where the fuck that happened.
that's
But
where it
how it
comes from.
happened.
And that's
they
a-
didn't
that
know
is
they were
a-
having, did they not have ultrasound? They didn't know.
Well, no, I think they found out in the ultrasound, and that's why my mum got a C-section because shout out Mads, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
pushing out.
Epidural.
Yeah.
Epidural, though, which is
Did help a brother out there.
spine, needle this
Dude,
big
I
into
can't.
the spine. I
thought
can't
of
watch
that,
it, dude.
The
I
thought
can't.
of that makes me ill.
Yeah, I can't do that. No. Yeah, a natural birth seems normal and great. And if you don't, it's good. It's all well and good as well. Either
But
way,
I
bro.
don't know
Either way,
which
it's
one.
nuts. You
I
either come
think-
out the sunroof or you come out the boot. Bro, I don't know. Either way, it's pretty bad. I've fallen out of both at a big night. And either one, the sunroof hurts more, I'll tell you that much. You fall a lot further. But should we go back? We veered away from the clips of the week a little bit. Should we go back in? I know Jet, I'm going to leave it to Jet to decide on what the people here watch. So let's see what you got here, Jet. Let's start off.
We have my guy.
Is that a ponytail on the back of his skull?
It is a huge flex
He's
to
going to
go
break
bald.
his little puppet arm ankle.
It is a flex to go bald and then decide, nah.
Ponytail.
Yeah, nah.
He's like, I'm missing here, but I've got it back here.
I make up for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
whatever
I
was-
compensate in other ways.
I've got a fade technically due to the amount of hair I have.
It goes 0 to 100.
Go get a turkey, cunt. He's probably miles away from Turkey. What do you got, Jet?
Another local ledge.
HSV. Shout out to Holden Commodores. Do you know this bloke, Jet?
You would not want to be in the mosh pit with him.
Oh, jump on the fucking side of his leg, I reckon.
Hooked to the liver.
That's fucking wild shit, eh? Oh, yeah.
Hey, yo, boy, what you doing?
Separating my lights and darks.
Around here, we don't separate our lights and darks.
Mix.
Bros. Okay, so this is all I can think about watching that is.
I hate watching men kiss.
How do you pitch that video to your mates? Who came up with that?
They're obviously 3 homosexuals, right?
I feel like they're trying to fuck
Me,
around.
you, and
but
James just standing there like, well, I got an idea
Oi,
for a
boy,
video,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. I think these are like boys, and they're like, this would be a funny video, but fuck, who goes? Yeah, right.
No,
I mean,
I've seen the video. It's real.
I've seen the follow up.
I've seen the ending.
This is the intro.
I paid $5. I watched the rest. Ah, fuck. You got anything else, Jet? To quickly get the taste out of my mouth.
Palate cleanser.
Ew, it's turning to cobwebs.
Oh, the
No.
box cut.
Oh, let's go into the box cut, Jet. So this was before we play it, Jet. Frenchie sent this in. This was
another follow up because I listen.
Yeah.
I listen.
He's that boy, yeah.
And fucking, you boys are the funniest clip, man. Me and my partner, we were cracking up watching the clip of the square haircut barber. And then this the box cut. Yeah. And
You gotta get a fade. You gotta get a shave. You get
the box
flat top.
Oh,
Yes,
man,
Chris.
this pops up at like 1 a.m. in my feed. I'm just scrolling. I was like, this is too fucking good, man. Like, you guys would speak. I think you spoke something into existence.
Yeah. And then what? This video came up.
Bro, yeah. After I watched the potty, this fucking video popped up.
Check it out, Chet. That's an elite level, eh?
Like,
That's beyond a flat
It's-
top. That's
it's
flat
talent.
all sides. That's not a flat just top. He looks like he's wearing a hat, bro.
dude, the leather Minecraft hat.
That's hectic. Yeah.
The-
He looks like he got a DLC on his
Like,
head.
the thing is, this video leaves me impressed in the way of that's sick hair. And also that. And
It's a Minecraft
he pulled
man.
it up, damn.
I didn't realise there was a real thing there. All right,
got-
kill this.
He's got.
Okay, how many angles do you want to give me? There's only 4 sides to an octagon, cunt. What are you talking about? 8 sides, anyway. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's fucking absolutely.
The barber
You reckon I can pull it
nailed
off?
that shit, bro. Yeah, you could, I
reckon?
reckon.
Just
go
straight
flat,
blonde
go
hair.
flatty, bro. But shave it to the point where you kind of leave a little bald spot.
Dude.
Keep it flat with,
Fuck, we're going to flat top this.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Impossible. A guy's got black guy hair, bro. You can do anything with that shit. That's insane. What do we got next, Jet? Can we put up this guy in the leather jacket? Not the Nirvana one, but the one underneath. Have you heard much of this bloke? He's all over me feed.
Don't think so.
Oh, I'll give you a
Might
bit
be,
of it.
might
Let
be
me-
having a
before we
little
play it.
geese into your algo right now.
Yeah, this is my algo. Let me just give you a rundown. This bloke is a legend, right? He does like heaps of covers. He posts pretty often, eh, Jet? Maybe every 3 days he posts. And I'll give you a bit of a taste of what he's into. Jet, we'll give it a run.
He's not taking the piss, is he?
No. Shout out to Strapsus, bro. He needs a buttermental ASAP.
Fucking came out the womb with a ciggy in the throat.
How's the fucking gifts?
Yeah, so good.
All right. You might as well chuck on the Nirvana version, eh? This is another good one. You wouldn't want to share a bag with that bloke either, would you? The nostrils on that bloke, he doesn't even take the coke out of the packet. He just puts the packet in his face.
He shelves it. It's to save it for later.
Yeah. When he snorts, it sounds like this. His nostrils are so big. Jack, get off your phone. Let's get the fucking clips. This guy, eh?
He's scrolling while scrolling.
Yeah, he's scrolling. Go that Day 17 video.
What is the context of this shit? Why did...
Goodness
Why
gracious.
does this...
All right,
like,
let's not
why
watch that
does he-
twice.
Why does he film it and then... Why is it online?
This is my problem, Frenchie, as well. Right? People film themselves, right? This is obnoxious for me because people see me post reels of myself all the time. But listen, if you shaving and you, right, like you're saying, what drives his motivation? The part that I don't understand is the bit before the post, right just before you do it. You watch it I don't know if you ever posted anything. You have to watch it 12 times.
Yeah, and
Even if it's a great video,
writing
you
the
hate
caption.
it by the end of it.
Yeah.
Because you've seen it 100 fucking times. No, not this bloke. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, that's still so good. I'm going
That's-
to post that right
Boys, that's the one.
now. That's the one. I'm going to post that. All my friends are going to love it. I'm going to put day 17 on. Oh, it's going to be so great.
And then-
Day
and
17
then
is probably a different thing. but-
fucking next minute, your algo picks this shit up, and
Right.
that kind of was probably just posting like a video to his 20 followers.
Yeah.
Brother is famous now. The algorithm's like that
Don't
is this is the next big thing.
He fucked up with the hashtags, clearly. Because, goddamn, he got way more fucking busy than he should have. This is not the right chat, Jet.
That's the last one.
Oh, is it? What else we got? This is just random videos?
It's a spectrum, so like a lot.
How many genders are there?
It's a spectrum, so like a lot.
All right, this leads me to a good question here. Frenchie, where do you stand with LGBTQ? I'll tell you where I stand.
I don't fucking want
I'll
to.
tell
I
you
don't
what,
want to
there's too
hear
many
about
letters.
it, but I can't give a fuck more than.
I'll tell you this.
More than like.
There's too many letters.
Yeah.
There's gay, lesbian, and queer, right? Just call it queer. There's no need for the gay, lesbian bit, right?
Yeah, it's all the.
Why don't you just use
it all,
H?
It all builds up
Homo.
in the same category.
You know? No.
Those
No.
H's.
You could cut it down so easy. And the other thing is, like, by the way, I don't mind these people. I'm not being like, it really doesn't bother me. I know gays, I know lesbians, good friends. It's all good. I just don't like black people. No, I'm only joking. I'm fucking joking. Everyone knows I'm joking. It's clearly a joke. Dad's probably going to be just like this on the computer editing.
Just
Like,
bleep.
God, fuck me, dude.
I just like.
But that's not true anyway. Shout out to Preston. But I think there is. this might be getting a bit wild here. But I just do think that they shouldn't have taken the rainbow from us, you know? I'm a bit devastated about that. Because who doesn't like rainbows, dude?
Dude, fucking
You
Noah.
see a rainbow in the
Noah
wild?
from the Bible is punching air right now.
Wild?
That guy, Noah from the Bible, the guy had two.
The
fucking,
big boat?
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
boat,
yeah,
bro. The
there's a bunch
symbol,
of fucking animals on
The
it?
symbol of the end of the fucking end of the flood was the rainbow. Wait, you double.
Sorry, continue.
Sorry, I'm just watching you double barrel.
I thought about it,
wine
but I
and
don't think
Woodstock.
Yeah, we'll just do this.
Yeah, but no, they took that shit. That was the end of the flood, bro.
Yeah, no, but do you think that, like, they should have taken the rainbow? Because you see a rainbow in the wild, and you're a bit like, it's so fucking beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
Like, not in the wild as in on the bumper sticker. Right, not that, but like as in...
proper wild.
It's a half cast.
Old school.
Half
one.
cast.
Oh, damn.
Overcast.
Oh, my God.
It's an overcast day. Well, what? I got it wrong. It's okay. Nothing intentional. It's an overcast day. Shout out to Preston again, right? By the way, Preston, my cousin. Shout out Preston, bro. But, you know, you see a double rainbow before? We're getting a bit out of hand. This is all probably going to be edited, but we'll just see how we go here.
Jindabyne has some prime double rainbows. I got photos.
I got a photo of me at the front of work like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I
With
think
a
I took
rainbow
that
on
of
it.
you, man.
Did you?
I think I fucking took that one
Yeah,
of
there you go. Yeah. There's fucking
they-
magic days. But they took that from us.
What do you mean?
They
only sold the single.
They fucking stole the rainbow. No.
You stole me rainbow.
No, but you know, like if my son draws a rainbow, I'm gonna be gutted, you know. But really, he's just drawing what he saw in
Yeah,
nature.
just
You
saw
know?
the
Like you took a photo of this, Dad. Like, well, why is this bad? Don't do it ever again, kid. I swear to God, you. No, that's really bad, actually. But that's clearly the sign of LBGT. We should probably get off of this topic, actually. Jet, take us out of this, please. One more video. What are we at? Chris is going to be losing his marbles about the editing he's going to have to do here.
On topic.
On topic.
Copy that. Let me read this out here. The White House will not celebrate or recognise Pride Month this year. Okay, that's a bit drastic. Now, Pride Month...
Did they recognise
No, I think they
it
should
before?
still recognise it. I do.
Did any work?
Yeah,
like,
dude, they
Did
had a
any
whole
work?
month.
But like, did any like businesses pay fucking holiday rates and shit for the month that they're doing it, or is it just like a what's the word, like a celebrational thing. Like,
Well,
was
Pride Month
was it ever a nationally recognized thing?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, true.
For years, bro.
I thought it was just people just
since Obama
do it.
made it like legal to marry gays.
Mm.
They have I think this is the stink about it because I don't disagree. Yuck, that Indian. Sorry, we just saw a clip on the Jets pulled up here. I don't think that you shouldn't. Look, I don't think that you shouldn't recognise Pride Day because everyone should have their day. Like, I'm not against that. If you're gay, dude, fucking good on you, dude. Like I said, I know Bizza, gay as AIDS, you know? Like, good friend of mine.
He'll love that one.
He will. You know, but fucking good friend of mine, you know? Segue. Now, segue into that. We want to talk about AIDS more. No, joke. No, but you know, like, I'm not against it, but Pride Month, like 30 days of gayness. I can't handle that, you know.
I might turn gay just to have a month long holiday.
Exactly.
Bro.
That's what I mean, but I can't handle it. I'll be having chastity belts on, running around with leather on me, you know. Like 30 days is too long for me to like try not to act gay. No.
Is this like a 30-day long bender? Like, is there
like a
anybody?
Mardi Gras
Is there
in
any
New
person
York.
who takes it like, all right, boys, Pride Month starts today.
Bro.
The end of the month.
If
we're
bro,
going
if
to
you've got 10, 20 gay mates,
bro, the month.
Mardi Gras.
Sorry, boss, I'm not coming in.
Bro, it's Pride Month, dude. I'm partying on New York, 52nd Street, fucking all right, dude. In what? Speedos, bro.
100.
Piss stained shit. Oh, well, hang on, let's not go there. But, you know, like, are we still on the gays? Is that what we're doing still? Shout out to Mimi. My Nana's a lesbian, so it's all good. Jet, next video.
That's what I think about.
God,
Pride.
don't put this on next, would you?
Oh, my God.
We'll edit that
It's
out.
my Pride decade.
Yeah, all right, let's get rid of that. For fuck's sake. We need a new producer. No, I'm joking.
Oh, bros. Pride millisecond right there.
What happened?
Watch it again.
Can we restart it?
No, wait, it goes.
Oh, the cone?
Just
yeah, watch the cone.
watch. Pride millisecond.
Was it the point in his asshole?
Yeah, so
Shout out to the red hair, bro. He
people-
deserved that. He wanted that shit.
People listening, car
No, they got
runs-
videos up here.
runs into the fucking fence.
The people can see the video.
But
It's here.
if you're just listening, hits a
Oh,
cone.
true.
Hits a cone. This thing flies 5-10 meters directly into a worker's ass.
Right into his
But like
spinky.
in the like rocket pointed.
Yeah, like think of a witch's
not-
hat.
Yeah,
The tip of the witch's hat. Right into the asshole. Jet, put that video on. I said,
enema funnel.
have you seen this fucking cunt? What's the word? What did I type? Is that me?
Don't say it out loud.
Okay, yeah, I can't read that out loud. Yeah. Bad starter.
What do you want? A chocolate. You want what? What chocolate? Oh, you poor thing.
Another one. But this can't watch this video back.
What do you want?
You had to watch this a couple times.
Bro, it makes my nuts sore to see that other men made something like that, you know? Really, it's a tough watch. Jet, that one there.
Yes.
This is a classic. Everyone knows this.
Oh, yeah, classic, bro.
There you go. What you got there? Oh, a bit of bucket. You want some?
Oh, yeah, I'll want
Have some.
Nice.
Have some.
What do you got there? Can I have a bite of your maxi bun?
Bro, this is an
Cut
Aussie.
him off it.
This is an Aussie classic.
It's an Aussie ripper, eh?
Certified. I watched that when I was younger, and I still use it, bro. Like, can I have a bite of your Mexican?
Yeah. Oh, a bit of popcorn chicken.
Such a rogue question.
You got one more for us, Jet? And we'll clock out after that. Oh.
I remember when I lost my mind.
The fuck is this? What's
Bruh,
happening?
I don't know who fucked their sister
Hang on.
multiple times.
Get rid of
but
this fucking person off my TV. Okay. Was that a father and son?
I think so.
Was it actually?
But like,
That's fucked up, dude.
they were off, but they were kind of on beat there a little
Fuck
bit.
off,
They-
Frenchman.
Dude, put that back on. I'm telling you, bro, they were
He didn't say any English, the son.
I
Not
know,
one
but
word.
I said
I
on,
didn't get anything.
on beat.
That means fuck all. So you're telling me, Dylan, you don't have to, Dibs, you don't have to speak English as long as it sounds all right.
As long as it sounds like an impression.
Shout out to fucking Future, you know?
Yeah, straight
And
up.
Lil Uzi. Sorry. Let's go. Let's listen to it again.
Oh shit, this guy. Nah.
Lost my mind.
I'm so off, man.
Zero English. Ready? One more?
Oh, he's shaking his head.
Can't. And the fact, wait, this is the fucking pistol. Look, me and my dad make videos together as well. Not what you think. He's
Only
usually
fans.
here. You know, we make pods together. But to do that with your dad, where hey dad, can you do this for my Instagram? I need you to play it again, Jet. Let's right before I ask you to play it again.
The dad's got to have.
Like, right. So you go to dad. Oh, I got this idea. I'm going well on YouTube at the moment. Check us out, babe. Actually, I'm stinging now. I've seen that. No, winded. No. He'd be like, Dad, I got this idea. My Instagram's going off at the moment. I had a viral video of me fucking thumbing my ass. Clearly, because the next video is this. And he's like, yeah, righto, son. Righto. You can imagine how he speaks, that bloke. He probably has 4 bits of cattle out there, 7 heads of sheep, you know. All right, son. What do you want me to do? All right, Dad, I want you to stand. Play the video.
What if it's the dad's idea?
Not true.
I remember when I
I feel
lost
like it's the
my
dad's idea.
How do you achieve that body?
Beer.
His dad's still dancing. Fuck, bro. If me and Fraser ever do a video like that, I will kill both of us.
One more for good luck.
One more?
Another example of someone hitting it.
That's a big cat. Oh, she's killing it, bro.
Dude, straight.
Oh, it's a gif.
Bro,
For
that's
people that
my-
don't know, it's a gif of
the
Theodore
2
shaking
a.m.
his date.
7-Eleven fit. That's what she's
God
rocking.
damn it. Righto, boys. Should we round her up there? You got anything else you want to say? Anything on the mind?
Nah, buzz. It's been a good time.
It's been a good
Keen to-
time.
Keen to catch up.
Yeah, fucking oath. Righto, guys. Thanks again for fucking tuning in. Episode 18. We'll see you on the 19th.
Yes, sir.
And peace. That's it.
You.